Hello everyone, and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's story has taken the Turkish entertainment world by surprise, a mix of love, family tension, and the emotional boundaries that fame so often tests. It's about two of Turkey's most adored stars, Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, whose rumored relationship has been the subject of endless speculation. But this time, it's not about romantic gestures or red carpet appearances. This time, the spotlight has shifted to Demet Özdemir's father, whose recent warning to Can Yaman has everyone talking. Before we dive into the details, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the join button below to support us. Thank you, and let's get started. The chemistry that started it all. It's impossible to talk about Turkish romantic dramas without mentioning the electric chemistry between Demet Özdemir and Can Yaman. Their collaboration on Erkenci Kuş, Early Bird, didn't just make them household names, it created one of the most iconic on-screen couples of modern Turkish television. Viewers fell in love with their laughter, their tension, their playful banter, and that undeniable spark that seemed to leap off the screen. Soon, fans began to believe that their connection extended beyond fiction. Photos from set, interviews full of knowing smiles, and subtle social media interactions fueled a storm of rumors. Were they just friends, or something much deeper? Neither of them confirmed nor denied the whispers, which only made the fascination grow stronger. For a long time, their names were linked in every entertainment headline. But as often happens in celebrity circles, what looks like a fairy tale from the outside can become far more complicated behind the scenes. A father's concern. Recently, Turkish media outlets began circulating reports that Demet Özdemir's father had personally reached out to Can Yaman. According to several close sources, his message was simple, yet firm. He reportedly told Can to be careful with my daughter's heart. Insiders claim that Demet's father has been watching the public attention surrounding the two actors with increasing concern. Though proud of his daughter's success and strength, he is said to fear that her fame, and the endless speculation surrounding her private life, could leave her emotionally vulnerable. In his words, as quoted by a family acquaintance, "She has worked hard to build her career. What she needs now is peace, not drama." While it remains unclear whether the warning was delivered face-to-face or through a trusted intermediary, sources agree that it carried emotional weight. For a father protective of his daughter, especially in an industry where relationships often collapse under the pressure of fame, his caution felt justified. The rumored relationship. To understand why this warning caused such a stir, one must look at the recent events that reignited rumors of Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir's closeness. The two stars, who hadn't been publicly seen together for quite some time, reportedly reconnected during a high-profile industry event in Istanbul last month. Witnesses claimed that their reunion was warm and natural, filled with laughter and comfort, as if no time had passed since their on-screen partnership. Fans immediately noticed their renewed connection. Within hours, photos and videos circulated online, showing the pair engaged in animated conversation. Soon after, Can Yaman was seen liking several of Demet's social media posts, subtle gestures that fans interpreted as signs of rekindled affection. And that's when, according to those close to the actress, her father decided to step in. Behind closed doors. Demet Özdemir is known for being strong-willed yet deeply family-oriented. Despite her independence, she has always spoken about the influence of her parents on her personal values. Those who know her describe her as someone who carries her family's opinions close to her heart, especially when it comes to relationships. Her father's alleged warning to Can Yaman wasn't, according to insiders, born out of hostility, but rather from caution. He reportedly admires Can's talent and charm, but worries about the impact that intense public scrutiny could have on his daughter's emotional life. Can is a star, a close friend of the family shared. He lives under constant media pressure. And Demet, after everything she's achieved, doesn't want her personal happiness to become another headline. Still, the story took on a life of its own once it reached the tabloids. What may have been a private exchange of concern turned into national news, sparking debate about whether a parent has the right to intervene in the love life of an adult celebrity. Can Yaman's reaction. So how did Can Yaman respond? Sources close to the actor describe him as calm but reflective. Known for his confidence and charm, Ken reportedly took the words seriously, viewing them not as an attack, but as a reminder of responsibility. He respects Demet's family, one insider explained. He understands that fame can make simple emotions look complicated, and he doesn't want to cause her pain. However, those who know can also suggest that he's not the type to back away easily when feelings are genuine. Whether friendship or something more, he's said to care deeply for Demet, a sentiment that hasn't changed, even years after Erkenci Kuss. The media storm. Once the news broke, the story quickly dominated Turkish entertainment media. Headlines like "Demet's father warns Ken" and "Family tension over rekindled romance" appeared everywhere. Morning talk shows invited psychologists and celebrity commentators to analyze every possible angle. Fans were divided. Some defended Demet's father, praising his protectiveness. Others criticized the interference, saying that Demet is an adult capable of managing her own relationships. "Parents never stop worrying," one fan wrote on Twitter. But at the end of the day, love is their decision. Amid the chaos, Demet herself remained silent. She has neither confirmed the warning nor commented on the rumors, maintaining her professional focus as filming for her latest project continues. A relationship tested by fame. This incident reveals once again the fragile balance between fame and privacy, especially for celebrities whose personal lives are constantly dissected by millions. For Demet Özdemir, the price of stardom has always been the invasion of her emotional world. Every gesture becomes a clue, every silence a statement. And for Can Yaman, who is now an international name with projects spanning Europe, every move he makes becomes front-page material. The alleged warning, while dramatic on the surface, perhaps reflects a universal truth, that even stars, beneath the glamour, are still sons and daughters, still vulnerable to the worries of the people who love them most. Where things stand now. As of today, insiders insist there's no hostility between Can Yaman and Demet's family. On the contrary, the two actors remain on friendly terms, occasionally communicating about professional matters and mutual friends. Yet, the question remains, was the father's warning a reflection of genuine concern, or a sign that the spotlight has once again blurred the lines between private life and public drama? Only time will tell if Demet and Can's story is destined to remain a rumor, or if fate will bring them together again in a way that transcends gossip. One thing is certain, the public will be watching, every step of the way. Thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think? Was Demet's father right to step in, or should love be left to the couple themselves? Share your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and click join if you'd like to support Turkish Spotlight Secrets. See you in the next video, take care, and goodbye.